Hi everybody and welcome to Cut the Kibble. I haven't done a dog food review in a while, and JJ asked me if I would do a dog food review on Carna4. It's a dry dog food. So I was like, what the heck, why not? So I'll start off by saying that Carna4 is rated high on quite a few, well, I don't know if it's quite a few, but some well-noted lists as being a decent approved kibble. And let's remember the word decent, because look, no kibble is going to be approved by me, but I know that there's people out there, as my daughter's out there, she works, she's busy, she doesn't even cook for herself. So you need to find something, that's good for your dog. So I get that. So we're going to review the dog food. I'm going to put it on my iPad and we're going to go look at stuff. I'm going to give it a gold star for there are no synthetic vitamins in this kibble. And, it's really hard to find a kibble out there with no synthetic vitamins. If you turn the bag around, it's going to have some ingredients like maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 things that are food. And then you're going to have a list of all of these vitamins in there. And why is a kibble company doing that? It's just like when you buy cereal or you buy bread, when they make it, the cereal, the bread, or the kibble, they're excluding everything out of it. They're depleting it of everything. So they gotta add in vitamins. And synthetic vitamins are not bioavailable for a dog. A dog doesn't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna give it an A+. Carna4 has no synthetic vitamins. So that's great. So let's go and look at the actual website and so I could review the ingredients with you. Okay, so when we get on the website, I'm going to click on products, and you see that they have lamb, goat, venison, fish, chicken, duck as their source of protein. I don't see beef. I don't know why that is. And lamb, goat, and venison are warming foods. And the fish is neutral, chicken is neutral, and duck is cooling. So I don't know why there's not beef on there. But we will go with the first one just because it's the first one. All right, is it gonna? All right, so let's go down. I'm all about the ingredients. Where are the ingredients? All right, first of all, this company says that they get all their ingredients from either Canada or the United States. So that's a plus also. And then it says it has lamb and lamb liver and eggs. Now, you have to realize, just because it has lamb as the number one ingredient, does that really mean that your dog is eating lamb and a lot of lamb? So the way dog food has to list the ingredients, it's just like people food. The first ingredient is the most, and the last ingredient is the least. Now, does it really have that much protein in it? Animal protein. First of all, if you were to go out and buy a leg of lamb, I love leg of lamb, on the rotisserie, and you would eat that, you're getting a lot of protein. That's fresh, juicy lamb. But lamb and anything with kibble, again, it's going through this process of drying it out and ugh. So how much animal protein is really in there? All right, let's move on. Here is where it gets dicey with me. It has barley. They're throwing in some fish there, herring and perch. That's good. But again, everything is in order. So there's more barley than herring and perch. All right. There's sweet potato, a whole brown rice. Oh my goodness. So they have sweet potato and rice. how I feel about this. It's way too many carbs. Okay, flaxseed, whatever. Now we have lentils, more carbs. And then we have sprouted peas, more carbs. And then we have potato starch, more carbs. And then after salt, anything after salt is less than 1% of the ingredients according to AFCO. So we're not going to talk about that. And then it says nothing else. It says nothing else. I mean, that was a lot of carbs, sweet potatoes, all those lentils. I forgot what the other one was with sweet potatoes. How many carbs are in this? You know, according to AFCO is this guide that states minimal amounts that need to be in dog food. AFCO is run by people on the board of directors of Purina and Royal Canine. It's I don't know. Do you believe that stuff? I don't. Anyway, according to AFCO, you'll see if you buy any kind of dog food, if it has that seal of AFCO on it, you think, oh, this is good. But AFCO does not require you to list carbs in your dog food. And we're going to talk about the carbs in this particular dog food. Now, let's first say, I'm telling you, this food has a lot of carbs. I listed them before with the peas, the lentils, the sweet potatoes. Do dogs need carbs? No, they don't need carbs. Are carbs okay for dogs? If you want to do that, they're okay in limited amounts. And, you know, when I home cook, I put in some high starchy veggies. I either rotate between butternut squash, pumpkin, or what's the other one? Sweet potato, okay? But it's minimal, okay? So what's wrong with a lot of carbs? Well, if you do too many carbs, carbs turn to sugar and it causes inflammation. What's wrong with that? If you give your dog any kind of dog food that is high in carbs over a long period of time, your dog's going to gain weight. You know, your dog can get diabetes because of the sugar. And inflammation is a precursor to other diseases. You know, people say, oh, dogs need carbs for energy. No, the energy comes from the fat, from your choice of meat, and from the oils that you put into the food. So I said AFCO does not require you to put how many carbs are in your food. The average kibble has between 46% and 74% carbs. Now let's look at this and let me show you how you can figure out how many carbs are in this. Hold on. So let me show you how to figure out how many carbs are in any dog food. You want to turn the bag around. I don't have the bag, but this is the website, and you want to look at the guaranteed analysis. So, excuse me. See all these numbers? You want to add these up. Forget it, you don't need to add up the taurine. So you want to add up the crude protein, the crude fat, the crude fiber, and the moisture. And that comes to 58%. So all you want to do is subtract 100% from 58%. And this dog food has around 42% carbs. Even though the average is between 46, what did I say, to 74, this goes a little below the average. It's still high. It's still high. So for that reason alone, you know, I cannot put a Cut the Kibble approval on this. But it doesn't have the synthetic vitamins. Now, hold on. Let me check one more thing about all these legumes. I'm happy to say that the peas and the lentils are organic. So I give that an A+, because they're saying all the foods from Canada, the U.S. But if the legumes are from the U.S., they are highly sprayed with glyphosate, and glyphosate is a known carcinogen, meaning it causes cancer in humans and in dogs. So the reason they're using organic legumes, that's a plus, okay? So, what do I think of this food? I think if you have to choose a kibble, I think it's good. If you have to choose a kibble, okay? Let me make sure I said that. And I would, with all kibble, I would definitely be adding moisture to it. Either add some water or add bone broth because it's dry. And that's one of the big things with kibble that's so bad. It's dry, and dogs need moisture, moisture, moisture to get their bladders going, to get their kidneys going, so things aren't just sitting there and stagnating and causing issues. So if you're going to use bone broth, I have several recipes on my YouTube channel and my playlist under bone broth. The last one I did is the easiest. You could throw frozen bones in a slow cooker with just a little bit of apple cider vinegar and cook it on low for 24 hours. You need the right type of bones. You need to have marrow bones, and you need to have bones that have joints in it, like neck bones. If you can't get bones, I would suggest going to wildforkfoods.com. I don't get any kickbacks on anything. I order my bones from there, and it's great. I mean, it comes the next day, and I order beef heart also, and liver, and other stuff as well. But you just can't just throw bones in a pot and think you're going to get the gelatinous thing. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. I would definitely be adding moisture in with this kibble. So, it's pretty good. You can buy it on Amazon, so it's convenient as well. I hope this review has helped you.